My name is Tristan Edwards, and this is for my speech class. And I'm talking about, I wrote an essay about texting and driving. The National Safety Patrol reports the cell phone use while driving has led to 1.6 million crashes. Texting and driving has changed dramatically over the years, and so has the death rates. Now, 1 out of 4 car accidents are because of texting and driving. This is statistics based off of Edward Snyder. I've been driving for 2 years now, so have all my friends. So it's easy for me to talk about this. And I also have someone who had a personal experience because of texting and driving. Texting and driving has caused so many car accidents that nearly 660,000 drivers are using their telephone while driving behind the wheel. This is also cited from an injury law firm. My main points are the dangers of texting and driving, how texting and driving has been more popular over the years, and dealing with the consequences of texting and driving. My first main point is the dangers of texting and driving. I had someone who had a personal experience and who lost a long best friend at a young age. Her quote-unquote says, "Losing a friend at a young age because something that could have been prevented tore our town apart. I wish no one has to go through what our town had to go through, and it still hurts to this day because she was at our graduating class and was not able to be there." I read this book called Deadly Wandering, A Tale of Tragedy and Redemption of the Age of Attention. This book is about how a kid that was in college caused a car accident because of texting and driving. It killed 2 scientists, and the reporter followed through his journey of his recovery and all the way through the investigation. It showed how much he had to go through physically and mentally and how it broke him down. It just shows that what texting and driving can do. He is now against distracting drivers. This is a chart that shows how many states have banned texting and driving. The green is who all have banned texting and driving. The blue is who partially banned texting and driving. And the red is someone who has not banned texting and driving. This is why statistics shows that 50% of people who know this law hasn't done what they're supposed to. Like, they know the law's there and they still text and drive. We need to do something more productive. The dangers of texting and driving has increased over the past few years and are going to continue to do so. Texting and driving has become more popular over the years because the use of cell phones. It became more easy to operate. While continuing to do so, this is addicting to everyone, but mostly teenagers. Phones have made it where it's easier to operate, and now they can be even more distracting while driving. Around 2013, statistics shows it became more easily to operate. There was 3,300 injuries in 2009 from texting and driving. In 2013, it showed that just about the same. While use of phones are becoming more addicted, it's getting harder to stay off the phone while driving. People are using their phones while just to play music or using maps, trying to find somewhere to eat, calling people, texting, and everything else, and for social media. And if you didn't know, looking at your phone for 5 seconds takes your attention away from the road, and traveling at 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel a football field. Teenage driving is already distracting and dangerous. Texting and driving is even more a safety issue. Texting and driving has become more popular over the years, and a lot of people do not think of the consequences while texting and driving. Dealing with the consequences of texting and driving, people don't realize what having wrecks can do. It could put yourself in danger and other people in danger. Texting and driving can end up killing yourself or others. And living with the fact that you killed someone or yourself and taking their life away is hard to come back from. Also, people don't realize getting in wrecks have a lot of consequences too. You have to pay for people's hospital bills, or you even get sued. The Florida DMV handbook shows that getting in trouble for texting and driving is 3 points on your license, and it's 5 points if you get caught in a school zone, and it's 6 points if you get caught texting and driving and you caused a wreck. People don't realize how texting and driving can influence and how it can endanger other people. Understanding how texting and driving can affect your life, there's many things you can do to fix this problem. In conclusion, now you know why texting and driving is causing so many accidents. I talked about the dangers of texting and driving and the consequences of texting and driving and how it's became more popular over the years. It is devastating to think people is still texting and driving knowing this. It's so frequently, even though people know the outcome of it. The death rates are still increasing and will continue to do so unless we come up with a solution. Thank you for listening to my speech.